I really don't care to use it.
Yeah.
Testing. The trick is can we do this at the same time as Zoom? That's
So
the
can
trick.
you window. Before you click it, don't do that.
Huh?
You need to open a new window before you click all that.
Why?
Because I think it's going to take this one away.
Let's just try it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put video. Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, that's right.
Nope, not that.
Yes. Yeah, we were setting up YouTube Live.
Okay, speaker is.
So we're starting. Yeah, we're starting it right now. Yep.
Morning.
Recording in progress.
Morning. Hold on a second.
Where's Robert at?
Recording stopped.
There might be him
I just need to make sure that the YouTube's also is getting audio, because otherwise I'm going to record it from Zoom again.
There it is. Let's see.
Hey, Jake, how are you doing, man?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Just hanging
Our
in there.
wives talk to each other, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is. Trying to see if this.
Doc, I went to that school that you're going to be working at for a visit for a day for their technology class, because I taught technology in my school.
Uh-huh.
And I had to ask them, so what, if I were to be a substitute, how much would it be an hour? And they said $7. And I said, whoa. That was, of course, when I first retired back in 2017. I'm hoping that it went up at least to the minimum wage.
Okay.
Are you all
Yeah, we're
excited about it?
You can hear it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Camera's working.
I'm excited to make more money, be able to pay all my bills.
So then are you still keeping your salon open too?
Yeah. I would go ahead and just,
Yeah.
well, at least
This camera's
mute
working.
your volume so they can't hear it double.
All right.
All right.
Morning.
We're in.
Ready? Yes.
Okay, everybody's here. Who is MC on the Zoom?
Oh, that's probably my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, my mom watches it.
Oh.
MC McLaughlin. Yeah. She don't know how to work the thing. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, were you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Donovan, what we got this week?
I was able to finish all my weed whacking. John's finishing his this week. We'll be mowing. Last week I got one of the cameras up in the storage lot because I couldn't find the bracket for the other one.
Okay.
You know that. I told you that day.
Yep.
So camera 2 is on.
Yes.
Check.
Waiting on the part for the big mower.
Yeah, that's coming 18th.
Got the parts for the golf carts to fix the charging receptacles.
Okay. Is there a way possible we can get the office store?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
it's sticking again.
It's-
Or didn't you fix it?
We weren't able to move it.
Oh,
just
okay.
gonna file the bottom on that side, and that will be the temporary fix until.
Might have to just like take it off and reset it in
Yeah.
the future. Okay. Okay. Did we fix the merry-go-round? Did we get the new bolts?
No.
Robert, you're supposed to get the bolts.
Do you know what size bolts they are?
Well, I can go get them, but it'll be a while before I get them there.
I had the size written down at the shop.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's either that or give me a bolt if you can, and I'll take it to the store and have them just give me the
Yeah.
equivalent.
Yeah, I had the size written down. I just-
And then I'll just buy a whole bunch of them, so we've got a whole bunch in stock for the next time it gets broken, because it probably will. We discussed this last week after you left the meeting, but we do want to have somebody, I mean, if it's Samara that usually does it, but we do need to at least do the center mowing of the common ground here.
Yeah, we
every
Well,
talked,
that week, she didn't get to it, it rained that week.
we
so-
talked about that this morning.
Okay.
Since the big mower's down,
Oh, it's been harder
Samara
to get to it.
suggested just her and John tackle it together.
Okay.
So it'll be quick and easy.
Yeah.
And done.
Yeah, just to at least, because it is, having to walk to the pool and having
Yeah.
the weeds go up to your knees is kind of
Yeah.
poo-poo, but
Yeah, they're gonna focus on, she did do around the pool and stuff, but didn't,
Then the big mower
yeah.
found out what the actual problem was, and hopefully I can fix it.
okay. Anything else you can think of?
Mhm.
I got a complaint about ants at the pool.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
it's-
that's right.
it's an
Yeah, someone
ongoing-
said something. If she can,
She does spray.
Yeah, she
know.
does. She does like
She does it.
kind
you
of regular.
can't spray like on the concrete because it's chemicals, people
We
walking.
can't even put the granules on the concrete.
Yeah.
Because the granules get wet, they activate.
Yeah. And that, I don't think people are understanding that, but I mean, there's,
Well, and why are there ants at the pool? Is it just the water, or are people bringing food in when they're not supposed
They
to?
bring food, drinks.
Yeah.
Anything sweet, sugary, like all that.
But fire ants are also very territorial, and they're
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and spread
they're
out
gonna go where they
from their
want.
nest in all directions to look for food.
Yeah.
And it's always just as fine for them as anything else.
Yeah, I mean, Samara sprays around outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She sprays all around the pool. She does it monthly,
yeah,
if not twice a month.
yeah. I mean, there's really
I think
nothing more
she
I think
just-
we can do about it.
When was the last time? She just done it recently, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember exact dates, but yeah.
Maybe we
That's
need to
right.
up it maybe a little bit more because of all the rain,
That could be possible too.
or it's washing it out.
Well, I don't know. Would granules be better for fire ants versus spraying?
No, what this stuff does, it creates it kills them, but also creates a barrier. It's supposed to keep them from coming back for so long.
Mm,
Granules only attack the nest at hand.
well,
We do use granules too.
okay, so you're using both. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I guess because of the rain, even if she's just spraying around the perimeter of
Yeah,
the
maybe
pool
we
once a
need to-
week during the rainy season and
Yeah.
see if that helps. And if it doesn't help, then we can go back to every other week.
Yeah.
It might just be a fact of life that
I think that's what it
we
is.
might not be able to help it.
The rain just diluting too much. It's fighting.
I will offer, I went to the Bud Depot and the guy claims we got the strongest stuff you can get.
Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Now, when they say that they're seeing ants, is it one ant? Is it two ants? How many ants are they seeing?
And what kind of ants?
Oh,
Yeah.
what, people getting bit by ants.
Oh,
That's
getting
a
bit.
Somebody got
A lot
bit
of
by an ant.
It's not sugar ants, that's for sure.
That's never, I mean, soon as I moved here, I parked the U-Haul up in the storage lot, stepped foot up, well, Alexis stepped foot on the ground
Got bit.
and got attacked.
Oh, welcome for it.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, walking.
All
bruise.
right. Well, we'll try increasing the spraying and
Yeah.
seeing if that helps. But
Yeah,
I mean, we do live in Florida. Like sometimes you just can't help.
yeah.
They love the sugar sand here.
Similar to no seams.
I mean, unless we're gonna do a bigger border around the pool with gravel or something and not have grass.
She sprays this entire area.
Yeah,
She just doesn't do around
yeah,
the pool.
she does the
She
whole,
does the entire area.
yeah. Yeah,
Well.
she goes pretty far out.
And I guess we might not be able to help it.
So, yeah, we'll try increasing it and go from there.
Are the campsites doing okay?
They have to be mowed this week.
Um,
So they're supposed to be weed whacked and mowed once a week.
Yeah,
I haven't gone
But
to look.
sometimes we don't get to it. and we try to, so.
Yeah. I haven't got close enough to look to see what exactly it was, but it looks like there is a broken post or pipe or something, and it's like, I'm trying to remember what campsite. It might have been like 3, 4, or 5, somewhere in the middle, where it just looks like there's something broken. Can you just, next time you drive by there, can you just pay attention a little more closely to all the electric and stuff in the back? It's been looking like that for a couple months, so I don't know what it is.
All right.
And I feel like it happened when either that or something's like really tilted, like really far. Because I know the one camper had like a really short hose and it was kind of pulling on the hose. So just look, I can't ever get close enough to see like what is it, and it might just be my old lady eyes playing tricks on me too. So
Oh, and Z sent out a letter to everybody at the campsites about the trash
Oh, being picked up.
Because-
It'd be bad.
because of that incident with the
Yeah. It
trash.
was getting ridiculous there for a while. Like,
So she sent out a letter to all of them and talked to 2 people personally. So
okay,
What happened?
somebody didn't tie their bag shut,
Yeah.
and there was maggots in the
it was nasty.
trash
I'll
can.
send you pictures of it. Samara
No, I
cleaned
don't need, I don't need pictures.
it. Yeah.
I've seen maggots before.
Yeah, she cleaned it. All the bags were open. There was loose trash in there, and there was maggots in there. It was between number 1 and 2. So
But both of them swear it wasn't them.
yeah, but
Which actually is possible, because I've had people walk by my house and put loose trash in my trash can.
Yeah.
So it's possible
That
it
was
might
a
not have been
lot.
either than them.
yeah, that was a lot. And also, we have someone dumping stuff behind the storage lot. You know where all the rocks were? Well, now there's window frames, construction debris.
there's a bunch of construction.
Actual
debris that
construction
wasn't
debris
there,
someone's
now it's
dumping.
there.
Outside the fence?
Yes, outside the fence.
Like behind
on
the
that
bordering.
Dumped
hillside.
it in where we have a rock pit back there.
Yeah.
where we dump rocks and stuff that we have because they can't go to the landfill. We
Yeah.
never really dump them, so we dump them there. And we've actually built out that spot because that used to be eroded really badly. So we built it back out with the rocks and filled it in with dirt over the years, and now it's a natural path. But somebody got the bright idea to go throw their construction waste back there.
Yeah,
Well,
so we
I
need
caught
to
other
add
people
that
doing that, and I yelled at them,
to
made them take it away.
the weekly update, not to throw trash out there. And if they get caught, then there's going to be some consequences.
well, there'll be an automatic fine,
Yeah,
but it might not even be anyone from here. It could be
Yeah,
somebody from.
I know, but we still need
Where the
to.
path is, it's
Well,
not.
no, it's
not
like
that far. It's
on our
somebody in the park.
property.
It's 100% somebody in the park.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's definitely someone that lives here.
All right, email. Please do
That's
not.
the natural result of us starting to make them pay for it.
What was that?
Natural result of us having them pay for trash pickup on large items.
Yeah,
People
Yeah.
will start throwing it anywhere.
Well, if they start throwing it over there, they could be charged the same as anybody else would be by the county for illegal dumping.
yeah.
That would be a fair charge.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'll just say, I'll put it in the email and to say we have security cameras now up and running at the storage lot, and if you're caught, it's an automatic $100 fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus possible action from the county. That
No,
might
no, I
also
wouldn't say possible
be a
action for
little
the county
bit-
because we take care of our own property.
Yeah,
That would be, if illegal dumping would be, let's say, I took something from in here and I went down the road and I dumped it on the side of 19, that would be the county's problem then, and I would get told about the county. But in here, since it's our property,
We're
we
still
gotta-
responsible.
we're
yeah, we're
responsible.
responsible. It's private
So in
property.
order to do the fine properly, you find out what the county fines people, and then if somebody dumps, you just fine them that fine, and
Yeah.
we're in square with what the county does.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Is that it for maintenance that we can think of?
Yeah.
Robert, did we ever buy that sewer GPS thingy you wanted?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, the
yeah.
camera, we have it.
Yeah.
We
Um,
haven't got to use it, but we have it.
okay, so eventually when you get a free
Oh.
couple hours, you'll try to find that.
You need to Yeah,
It's gonna be a
we
couple-
need to make sure it works.
Yeah,
And before,
it's charged up. I got it, I took it out of the box, I put it on the thing and I charged it, so it's all charged and ready to go.
that manhole riser for 9360.
I'll work on that this week.
Yeah, I gave him the size already.
Okay, you
I
already
measured
gave him
it. Yeah,
measurements.
I gave him the size.
Okay.
But.
By the way, don't throw away that manhole cover that was broken.
Oh, it might have already.
It was in pieces, like,
It might have already got thrown away. I don't know. It might still be sitting
No,
there.
but
I'll
it's
check.
a good one for the size.
oh, it was in pieces. Like, bunch of little.
I know, but it was just that hole in it. The perimeter was
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
the ring was.
I'll keep it for the
Yeah,
size.
if
That's
it's
fine.
still there, I'll grab it. If it's
Yeah.
not outside the shop, it might have gotten
That's
thrown
fine.
away already.
Yeah.
Oh, did we ever
That's fine.
take care of that drum outside the maintenance?
Oh,
building?
yeah, that's been
Oh, okay.
taken care of.
I just wanted to make sure.
There's a
'cause I-
drum out there that is a trash barrel that people
Right.
think, but,
Yeah.
the guy
Yeah,
who
it's up
comes
to-
to
he
check,
knows.
he knows, he's fine.
Okay.
Like, he understands that.
So
there's a trash
did they
barrel.
come back and re-inspect?
No.
No?
Once Jake said that we disposed of it,
Yeah.
he never
He
came
never
back.
came
He was
No,
fine.
he didn't need nothing
Yeah.
else.
He's really easy.
Yeah. He knew what it was.
Well, yeah, and he doesn't care about our place anyways, so,
Yeah.
because it's exempt and they're not being paid to inspect our place, so.
Yeah.
I know how that works because I used to supervise that in Washington. Okay,
Okay.
if that's it, then we can let you get back to your job. Thank you.
Don't wanna go home.
Yeah, just, sometime this week, just get me a bolt or drop it off at the office. and
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
take them to the
yeah. I'll do that.
Rural King or wherever Robert said.
I
Yeah,
ordered,
we're okay.
huh?
What'd you say?
We're okay.
Rural King, okay.
I ordered the dehumidifiers for bathhouses. It doesn't, for some odd reason, it doesn't say when it's gonna come.
Okay.
So we're just still working on that. So, the pool levels were all right this morning. The chlorine was down at 1. It was a little low, so they're gonna add a gallon of chlorine to it.
We're gonna get a huge dump of rain today.
And they're gonna put the robot in this evening. So
Look at the weather. I think we're gonna get a
Good.
huge storm today.
cleaned up. Are we getting storms today?
After 5.
It's about typical for you guys.
Yeah.
Emily, are you able to pay attention right now?
Yes,
Did you end up calling Mr. Stamper about parking his car in the middle of the road?
he came in and I talked to him about it.
Okay, so like, who put this on here about the complaints about him parking? Was this after Emily talked to him, or like, is he doing it again still, even after she talked to him?
I think I talked to him on last Tuesday.
Well, so who put this in the
So
notes?
this was put in after I did. But he was still parked after,
So he's
you
still
talked to
doing
him.
it after Tuesday?
because this was the end of the week when I put this in there.
Okay, well, let's just, the next time he's observed doing it or somebody complains and we can verify it was after last
Yeah.
Tuesday, we'll just go ahead and put a notice in, building him.
He said he is only parking it to like load stuff or unload stuff, that he's not. He never said he left his vehicle there for hours.
Yeah, but still, like,
Oh.
why can't he just pull into the driveway?
Well, I went by personally and went to the office, and I was there at the office for a good hour and a half, and come
He was
back, and
still
he was
there?
still there. I don't know if he left and come back, but he was still there. I mean, he has his hazard lights on.
All right, well, we'll just see if he does it
So-
again, and then it'll just be a notice this time.
Let's see if I.
I have a note, so we need to be on the same page about when and how we do 3 car violations, like 3 vehicle violations. Because in the past, we haven't cared if someone has a guest during the day. So like, if I have 2 friends over, we're playing cards, and you know
Yeah.
they're just there for a few hours, it's fine. But when we actually, like, when we want to log a three vehicle violation, we need to have verified, like, either by going by late at night or early in the morning, that they're indeed like spending the
Still
night,
there.
you know, and they're not, just there as a temporary guest during the day. So I guess just so that way the girls know how better to enforce it, especially if someone calls claiming that, oh, they were just there for a few hours as a guest.
Yeah.
That like if we have a picture at 6 a.m. that car was there, they weren't just a temporary guest. They were staying overnight, make them park at the clubhouse, blah, blah, blah. Because that's what I had to do when we had several of them at the same time. I would literally get up at 6 a.m, drive around in my car and see who still had extra cars in their driveway, and then took the picture at that point. So
A few people that are in here,
well, because there was just a couple of them done in the past month or so where the people are adamant that like they were just there visiting for a couple of hours. They didn't stay
okay.
overnight. And so I guess just verifying before we actually push the button on a violation that they indeed have been staying overnight and we have proof of it. Or even the neighbor sends a picture and it's 2 a.m.,
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Oops. Did you get that, Emily?
Say what?
Did you get all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So especially like
Yeah,
if a board
Well,
member,
like we go out on Wednesdays and there's only 2 cars there. It's like, okay, do we resolve this or do we wait?
well, yeah, see, and that's the tricky one. Like for those ones, you really have to ask a board member to like say, hey, they didn't have the car there on our rounds. Can you just go there like later on tonight and just make sure that the car hasn't come back? Like really that has to be a board member verification just because of the hours of the day.
Yeah.
So if a board member, Emily, does bring you and say, hey, I want to do a 3 vehicle violation on this person, just verify with the board member, like, what time did you observe this? Are you 100% positive the person was staying overnight, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Emily, also, our trial ended on the DigiSigner. So if you can go ahead and log in, the information is all in the office admin work, notebook, to go ahead and put the credit card in for that. And that one was cheaper than the other one I found, so we saved money on that one.
How much was that one?
I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Designer. Pricing.
We can go ahead and put the cost in the notes.
Well, if we pay, here, let's make the decision now. So Emily, pause for a second.
Okay.
So it's $12 a month when paid annually. Monthly, it's $20 a month. So, and that saves us a lot of money. So do we want to
Yeah.
go ahead and just do the annual?
I'm good for doing the annual.
Because it's $144 versus $240.
Yeah.
Like that saves us $100.
Yeah.
You okay with that, Tom?
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds great.
Yeah. So Emily, go ahead and do the annual subscription.
Why not?
Okay.
$12 per person. Or is it $12 for the club?
No, $12 a month.
A month.
Um,
Period.
Yeah, and just make sure, Emily, that it's the pro plan with one sender
Okay.
because we all are the same.
Yeah, we all.
1 cent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't have a chance yet to, let me pull up the budget. Jake, did Brendan tell you when and how much we're gonna get on our refund?
No, I haven't talked to him yet. I'm gonna be calling him back today. I wanted to make sure we're 100% done and clear with this one before I talk to him.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have any kind of lapse at
Right.
all. Because that'll screw us.
Let me pull up the budget real quick to just do kind of an initial
Yeah, got
check
that.
on how much over potentially, I mean, we do have the contingency fund, which can accommodate any overages, but so basically between general liability and property insurance, this year we budgeted $28,000. This one, if we don't pay it off early,
I'll send you all this, Tom.
Thank you.
finance. So let's see, we're gonna have to pay, where's the monthly amount?
Right here.
Oh.
But I think it's actually gonna be just a little bit cheaper because this down payment was just a little bit cheaper.
Well, I'm just gonna calculate it based
Yeah,
on
but
these
it's
for now.
calculated based on this.
And so there's 10 monthly
payments.
payments, but starting in August, so August, September, October, November, so 5
Yeah.
months we'll have to pay this year times 5 plus, so just the 5 monthly payments is 8,300, which is already 300 over plus the 5,775. I know it was a little bit less, but so basically for property insurance this year, if we're not able to pay it off early, paying about $14,000. So let me type that in, 14,11248. And then I'm going to calculate. So we might actually end up changing to the same agent. He was able to find us general liability for about $2,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
Than what we were paying for last year. Oh, come on. Why are you being so dumb?
And that will start then in January.
No.
No, it
that one's
started this
September. The general liability rolls over in September.
Okay,
And so hypothetically, let's say we have to pay about the same amount, and if we're only able to finance, let me do financing. So our down payment will be about the same, $5,500, plus the payments will be about, we'll just say 1,600 times October, November, December, 3 months. Where's my times button? Times 3 plus 5,500. Would be about 10,305.
$10,305.
350, 10,350. Okay, we could actually even, okay, we could potentially, that gets us to about $24,000, which actually leaves us another $4,000 left over. We could potentially pay one of them off by the end of the year.
Okay.
Potentially. And basically when we start doing the 2026 budget workshopping, we're going to have to decide if we are going to continue financing these for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, because it's 12.5% interest.
Well, but I think they give us the total. So like it's 9.
Yeah.
So basically for this policy, and this would be about equal with the general liability, the finance charge is about $1,000.
Yeah.
So like basically it's $1,000 extra to finance. So depending on how the budget workshop goes, hopefully we can accommodate that. We budget for $20,000, $40,000 total for next year, plus whatever the payoff is going to be. So like we would need another $10,000 to pay off the ones from this year.
Okay.
If we can accommodate that in the 2026 budget, that means starting 2026, we won't have to finance anymore.
Yeah, we'll be ahead.
Meaning we can start paying them in full again in 2026. But it just depends on how much, including all, any other increases, what that would do to maintenance fees, and whether or not we continue to maybe finance for one more year, and then maybe in 2027 have it to where we're doing.
I mean, this is
ahead.
something that is required.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have no choice but to get
Well,
it.
it's just whether or not we want to, pay a couple of $1,000s in interest for financing for 1 or 2 more years, or if, Okay, so
but
we'll.
if you're on top of what we have to owe, how is that any better? Other than the fact that we're delaying how we're paying for it, we still pay more.
Well, yes, but it's also, how much of an increase in maintenance fees can we accommodate every year in order to play catch up?
Yeah.
And so it's
I
like,
understand. If we
Yeah.
go ahead and increase the maintenance fees per year for this year coming up, to go ahead and get that bill paid off, then that's still gonna be equal to the amount of money that we're gonna be paying off every year, no matter what.
True.
So the accommodation is something that we have to up just because insurance is up. I mean, you can't really go ahead and say, oh, well, we can lower it again later after we paid it off. There's not paying it off and then we don't have the bill.
No, so
It's still
basically
counts every year.
there's gonna be 1 year, whatever year we decide to do it, to be able to be ahead of ourselves again. There's gonna be one painful year in which we have to accommodate that $30,000 increase. So.
Yeah.
It's just whether that
So it's
painful year is gonna be 2026 or 2027. So,
As long as, yeah. But is it better to be owing on a credit card or is it better to be paying it off? That's the way I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, to save money, I mean, that's saving $1,000. You know.
yeah,
to
but if
pay
you
it in
also
full.
consider like the $1,000 compared to our actual overall budget, which is like $300,000,
Yeah.
it's like,
Right,
you know,
yeah.
some people would
If
call
it's-
that budget dust. I don't like that term,
Yeah,
but
I don't.
because
$1,000
lots of
is
budget dusts
$1,000.
add up. So, and it seems like the past couple of years we've had too much extra budget dust.
Yeah.
It turned
I
into
love
a
that.
pail of budget dust.
But I'll send you all the financial paperwork that I signed. Actually, I
Cool.
think I did send it to you. I sent it to all the board of directors email.
Well, so I'll put that in the weekly update.
Yeah,
I think
put this-
people will be happy to know
Yeah.
that as of Friday last week, we are now covered under,
Yes.
well, everything except the office building, of
Yeah,
course.
office is not allowed.
Office is not covered by windstorm, but we now have windstorm coverage, so.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, finally. It was very, very hard work to get this done. I've been busted in my butt on this. And it's a huge accomplishment for me, at least. So. And actually, he's coming in today. He's probably should be here any minute.
Does he
Our-
know where to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our insurance agent, he's gonna come meet us
Oh,
today.
cool.
So, yeah, he should be here any minute. Hopefully.
What's his first name?
Mark Small.
Well,
Mark?
before he gets
Yeah.
here and takes up the rest of the meeting, anything else on
What's
the
Fessler?
rest of the agenda?
Yeah, the Zoom meeting rules for residents. Since now we have to have everything, on video, I guess, more or less. We have to know who's actually in the meeting at all times.
Like attended another one.
Yes, yeah, so they have to, like for instance, George and Linda, I'm gonna pick on you. It shows your names, but you're gonna have to actually like show your face for a second and say hi. So we know exactly who it is, or talk. I mean, most of us know your voices, but
Yeah, well, so the lawyer also wants us, because of a few people who like to verbally abuse board and staff members through emails and texts and stuff, that we also need to have a communication policy where we outline very clearly what the consequences are for abusive language. So maybe what we could do is like, we'll have a communication policy for that. And then we'll just do now that we have to record meetings,
Yeah.
that we'll do like just a standard meeting policy on board and membership conduct and attendance and stuff like that. But we'll wait for Darcy to get back to do all that.
yeah. And we have to
Did we,
remember,
I'm sorry, go ahead, finish.
there was something, we have to remember not to like mention names too much.
Right,
Well, he said he said
Well, we
there's
gotta
no
be
rule
careful.
about it, but like we still want to
We
be
need to-
cognizant
yeah.
of people's,
So we need to just stick with the
Um,
address.
and in terms of, we also asked clarification on like, what do we have to be careful talking about? And so I mentioned violations. He said, there are no laws or rules about protecting anybody against violation, like
Yeah,
information. So like, we can talk all we want about violations. He said, the only thing we cannot talk about and say names or addresses is delinquent accounts. So we have to be very careful if we're going to discuss delinquent accounts, that we do not have say names or addresses.
Linda wants to talk.
Hi, Linda.
No, I'm just identifying
She's
myself.
identifying herself.
Hey, Linda.
Thank you for
Okay,
identifying
because I
yourself.
agree. I'm just trying to be in compliance. Okay, thank you.
We're pretty,
Actually, if you want to just
everybody's
sit
gone,
here,
so-
that way our microphone can pick you up.
Okay.
yeah. Everybody's gone, so we're all on Zoom.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
Good morning.
Marty,
So he's pretty much just gonna go through like our insurance, like how it works, all the insurance lingo that we don't know.
But let me lay this out here.
Yeah, we especially want to know like what our deductibles are and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah,
You bet.
yeah, just so everybody knows. And
So we have three different policies at the moment. We've got an auto insurance policy, and that is with auto owners. That covers you for $500,000 per accident or each accident. You have comp and collision, so if something happened to the vehicle, you have a $250 deductible for comp, or $500 for a collision. So those are pretty manageable deductibles.
Mhm.
That is for repair of a vehicle. And then we have liability insurance. The liability insurance gives you $1 million of coverage.
Now, is
For
this for the
incident.
quote for potentially switching our liability insurance in
Um,
September?
no,
Because we already have liability. Or did we go with you this year?
yes.
Yeah,
Oh, we
yes,
did? Okay,
yeah.
we've switched so many things, I
Yeah.
can't keep track. So we're with you completely now.
Yes.
Okay.
yes, we are
Done with Brandon.
done.
Okay.
So we got you all wrapped up. Got all three coverages there for you. And I'll have a few things to consider as well.
Yes.
I brought some materials out with regards to that. So your liability, you have a 1 million of coverage per event, $2 million aggregate. So that means you can have up to two claims in a
Claims per
year, and or I'm sorry, up to 2 million in claims in a year. 1 million is the cap. So if somebody trips and falls out here, the most they'll pay per that trip and fall is $1 million. $2 million in the course of the whole year.
Okay.
That makes sense?
That makes sense.
And
And there's no deductibles for general liability insurance. right?
Correct.
It's just
Yeah.
gets covered.
correct. There are some policies that have deductibles, but this policy doesn't.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then what we just solidified was property.
Yes.
So we got coverage on each building. You've got wind coverage on each piece of property. You got a $5,000 deductible per occurrence. So if a fire struck this building, you'd have a $5,000 deductible. If it's wind, it's a 5% deductible. So whatever that value is. Now we don't,
So is that based on, you calculate how much the damages are and then it's 5% of that? Is that how that works?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 5% of whatever you're insuring for. So if you're,
Oh.
Yeah, so this
that's
is-
I
yeah.
misspoke, misanswered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so do the clubhouse as an example, because this is the most expensive building,
That's
right?
750 we have this at. So it'll be 5% of 750.
So which address is the club? Is this 9535 or?
It's a grizzly bear, but not the 9206. It's the other grizzly bear.
It's the highest.
It's the one that has the highest coverage.
Yeah. It's like 750.
I think this one here.
Yeah.
So your deductible is 5% of that. Of $735,010.
Which is, I need my handy dandy. No, wait. So that would be about $35,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you see the hurricanes barreling down, that's your fear. 5% of the,
Yes.
of that.
Well, now, so was that the highest coverage we could get on this building? Because we know if this building got decimated, it would cost way more than $735,000 to rebuild this place.
Okay,
So,
so we can up that. There's.
Yeah.
but of course,
just a
we're at
cost.
$20,000 this year.
Mhm.
That's actually roundabout. I mean, it's a dollar, what, $1.50 square foot? That's,
You think it would be?
yeah,
it
that's
would be
about
okay?
right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can't
Now,
afford
if
to
it
increase
was,
it this year. We
if
might
it was
consider
a
it next year.
concrete structure building, it'd be a little bit different. It'd be
Mhm.
a lot more. But since it's stick built,
Okay.
it's going to be less.
But absolutely, you can buy more. The insurance companies don't let you buy down. They want you to insure at least for the.
The minimum.
See, now
Yeah.
our previous insurance people, I'm not going to say the name or
Sure.
anything, had it set at 400 or 450 for this building.
Mhm.
And they had it all in combined of one. See, we
Okay.
have it all separate addresses now,
Yep.
and he had it all combined to one. And it was a mess.
Wow. Yeah.
And there was no way we can replace this building for $400,000.
Right.
I mean, there's just no way ever. Yeah, maybe back in the 70s.
Yeah. My brother is having to rebuild his house through Hurricane Milton, and he got a quote to wire his house, and it was 70 grand. Like that's the best quote
Yeah.
so far. Like,
I do have a question because there were other coverages listed. So like, what are all the coverages we're getting? Because some of them, I was like, do we really need that or not? So like, I know we got windstorm, but what else do we have?
this is property. I mean, this is property, and each building has a certain level of coverage. There's,
But we're covered for fire.
yes.
We're covered for windstorm.
Yes.
Are we covered for flooding?
I
No.
don't think that was included.
No, does not cover
No.
flood.
That's totally separate.
Yeah, that is something, even if we can't necessarily afford it this year, we probably should at least get a quote for flood
Okay.
insurance because this building is the most at risk for that.
Okay.
Well, now, so basically, if a hurricane came through and instead of blowing off the roof, it actually flooded the building instead, we would
yours
not
is
be
already-
covered, right?
Oh, I thought this was weird. Like,
So if the building flooded in a hurricane versus the wind, got wind damage, we would not be covered because
correct.
that is flood insurance specific.
Correct.
Yeah, that's totally separate.
Okay, we do need to get a quote on. So if you can just make a note to give us a quote as soon as you can on flood insurance. And it would just be for this building.
Just for the record.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just for this building.
Yeah.
And this is 9.3, the most
It's just-
expensive one.
Yeah, it's just saying here.
Is there any way on the policy to change instead of saying building 1, building 2, can we actually be specific and say clubhouse, office? Or is that the
Well,
way
they're,
for that?
they're addressed.
I know, but you
Yeah.
still have to what is that address again?
No, I would keep it clear with the address as it's
Yeah.
registered with
Okay.
the property appraiser. Because once you start making customized designations, it's unclear. And it's unclear to the adjuster when they come out and do a claim. So they'll be like, it would, and you're not going there, but it would open things up to fraud.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you could insure this building, and then when the claim happens, say the other building is building 1, if it had a big claim and just have 750 grand in coverage when
Right.
you only insured for
Yeah.
200. So that's why.
Okay. Did we decline? Because I think wasn't theft insurance in there?
Theft, yes.
We don't
yes.
need that, but is it such a big difference that if it doesn't matter if we
Yeah.
have it or not, it's not going to make a ding
No.
on our, or
Yeah,
not give us $1,000 savings or anything like
correct.
that? Okay.
No. You have, you write property in one specific way, and you don't really it's like a TV dinner. Like when you go to the checkout, you don't get to take out the peas or the apple crisp. You get the whole dinner.
The whole thing together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but there's no frills added that that is costing you more money. It's just property is brutal in price.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, we know.
I think you guys are recognizing that.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can think of in terms of details that we need to know or keep in mind?
No, well, yes and no. I mean, just taking a look around here, I see your cameras, or I noticed the signs you have cameras. That's a good thing that's good practice.
Yeah, we got a lot of those.
Well, we'll start putting up more,
Yes.
so.
We got them everywhere.
It seems like you're an active community,
Yeah.
like your association is active in the community, living on site. I did, oh gosh, I did bring some applications of things to consider.
Okay.
The first is directors and officers coverage, which would give you all, I assume everyone on the call here are on the board.
Yeah, and we
So,
just
yeah.
got the bond insurance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we get that through you or Robert, or
Yes.
did we get it from somebody else? Yeah, so
Who
we
did we
just,
get that through?
yeah, we
Robert?
got
Yes,
that through Mark.
Fidelity bond. So
Yeah.
that what directors and officers does is it will provide liability coverage for decisions that you all make
Okay.
as directors and officers or on the board.
Mhm.
So take remember the Sunrise building collapse
Mhm.
down in South Florida
Yeah.
that happened years ago. The directors and officers had some liability there because they made a choice not to do
Do
things that,
something, yeah.
and due to their decisions, it was, you know, there's liability there
Mhm.
that could have you all personally responsible. So, you know, people, unit members could potentially, and, you know, I'm not an overseller of insurance, but I
Yeah.
can give you my recommendations for everything that
Yes.
could possibly. And this stuff is reasonable. It's not like it won't price like this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a few thousand maybe, but directors and officers would help, would give you all some protection as you make decisions on behalf of Camp-A-Wyle.
Okay.
So that if somebody got mad or hurt financially or whatever could happen, that we give you all protection there.
Okay.
Also, EPLI, and that's wrapped up in the directors and officers coverage. The EPLI would help for employment practices, let's say, and sexual harassment.
Oh, okay.
Let's say that you even had a third party come here, like a UPS driver, and somebody made a joke about them or something, you know, or sexual. That's where that coverage would come into play.
Okay.
And I've got an application for that. I can
Okay.
email it to you as well. It's pretty simple. The email, you can type it. The other application that I brought, and this would be probably less than $1,000 if you're interested, is cyber coverage. So if you have reoccurring charges that you're billing people for, and you're holding financial information in your computer or network or something, this would give you protection for your cyber liability.
Oh.
Oh, I think, we do
How
everything
does
through,
this different from what we just bought?
Your general liability is more.
No, the one,
the bond insurance he needs.
Fidelity or bond, whatever we just bought.
The fidelity covers more of your
Wrongdoing.
moral theft, I would call it.
Well,
That
there was
backs you
something
up.
on there about cyber theft and computer fraud and.
You know, I'd have to look deeper at that coverage.
It's probably
at what
more
you have.
if a board member uses a computer to conduct theft of
Yeah,
funds.
that's actually better
So-
stated. So
So this one's for like, if someone hacks Buildium or our payment thing,
And people's bank
and
accounts get,
people's
yeah.
bank account becomes
Well,
zero,
that's something.
we would have insurance
Everything
on
is
that.
through Buildium, and I would have to see, probably Buildium has their own liability coverage, that if
Yeah.
they get hacked, it's their fault, not ours.
Okay, so we need to find
But so
out.
if we find that out, I think that's something we might not need, because we don't keep
Okay.
financial stuff outside of
Yeah.
the condo
Yeah.
management software.
We
use.
need to clarify what we just bought.
Yes.
We don't, some of it sounds like the same thing that I thought we were just buying.
No,
So-
Robert, the bond insurance is only against board members actually doing wrongdoing.
right.
He's talking about outside people hacking our computer systems and stealing, members' private banking or other information that causes identity theft
Yeah.
or financial theft.
Yeah, because there's a lot of it.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, but that's my point. We
Yeah.
need to make sure
Yeah,
we're not buying something twice.
yeah.
And to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of people that buy cyber stuff. So I prepared Friday, like to come out and show you everything that you could
Right.
buy.
You could, yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that,
Okay.
we should just get quotes for everything, and then
Mhm.
we can weigh the risk versus
Yeah.
the increased cost of having the insurance coverage.
And then
But I mean,
we'll
like
see
the
what-
flood, we definitely need a quote for flood,
Mhm.
because if our property insurance is not going to cover that, we need to at least see that for this building.
You bet.
If we got a quote for the cyber, we can decide, if it turns out that Buildium is not responsible for outside
Yeah.
hack, then we might need to get cyber.
Well, maybe
So-
more people will go on building if we do have some kind of.
Or maybe
cyber-
they won't, because they're like, why are you spending this extra money that we're not approving? So,
Yeah, that's true.
and then what was the other one that you said that we might? Oh, the liability protecting board members from decisions. I mean, I guess we can get a quote on that. And maybe we could talk to Steven about, because he hasn't mentioned it. He's only hammered on the bond insurance because that's required by law. He's never said anything about actual liability for board members, like actual decision making. So we would just have to see. But the thing is like, we have a really good lawyer. So it's like,
Yeah,
I'm not even
nice.
really concerned about people
Yeah.
suing board members
I'm
for
not either.
liability, because
He's-
he's really good.
Mhm. And if there were one piece that consider, it would be the directors and officers. As I don't by no means do I specialize in condominiums or associations, but you all have some responsibilities, so it's probably worth getting a quote.
Okay.
But again, you gotta. I don't oversell insurance. I believe in the cores
Oh, I can tell you
Liability.
don't oversell.
property.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
Well, no,
Yeah,
you've,
just-
well, I mean, other than the fact that our property insurance increased, you saved us money on our other insurances,
Yeah.
so we're happy with you. So,
thank you very much.
anybody on Zoom have any further questions about the insurance coverage? Any of the residents on the Zoom?
And you got a few renewals coming up, so I'll be contacting y'all.
Yeah, the truck
in
insurance is
upcoming.
August.
The liability comes up in September, and the auto's 2 days before. So I'll be, unfortunately, your renewals
November
are that time every year where they insurance company sticks it to you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to finance the general liability again this year. So when
Okay.
you send that, like, go ahead and send the financial,
Yeah.
the financing schedule.
you bet.
Yeah.
You bet.
We're
So
hoping
all-
that in the budget next year, we'll be able to pay everything in full again next year.
Oh, wow.
But this year,
That's great.
because we're adding the windstorm unexpectedly, we just,
How did y'all do with Milton? How the water, as far as the water?
We're actually we're like 23 foot above sea level, I think
Okay.
it was.
Oh, very
So
good.
It's
well,
weird.
we did, our well
we are.
pump,
Yeah.
got damaged.
Yeah.
We had to get our well pump repaired, and our pool pump got damaged, and we had to have that one repaired as well. So we did have some repairs, but
Okay.
they were small enough that
Yeah,
we
they were
accommodated it in either our reserves or our budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
we didn't
so,
have
knock
no
on wood.
flooding. We didn't have, I mean, there was a couple people who had like slight damage on their homes, but
Mhm.
I mean,
We had a lot of trees down.
yeah. a lot of
Luckily, not on
trees.
anything important.
Yeah, we survived pretty well.
My neighborhood was or my area was a disaster zone. It was,
Oh, no
it was
kidding.
crazy. Like like there was whole neighborhoods that were just like, it's still, my brother is still living in a trailer outside of his house.
Oh, man.
You can't get contractors. They're all expensive.
Yep.
It's pretty
Yeah,
tough.
it is. Yeah, definitely. Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns? No?
Nope.
Okay,
I'm good.
all right.
We know where to get you, Mark, if we need to contact you.
Very good.
Yep, so we're covered on everything, we're good. I'm gonna call the other place and cut ties, so.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you for coming and
Oh,
explaining
yes,
that
I
to us.
appreciate it, yeah, I really thank you for coming
Oh, you bet.
and
My pleasure.
introducing yourself in person.
I like coming out here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a ride through Wiki Watchy and then
Heck yeah.
when I'm leaving, just
Yep.
take a look around.
Yeah.
I used to come out here as a kid, so
Yeah.
it's nostalgic to me. I live in Dunedin or Clearwater,
Oh, okay,
so I'm about an hour and a half
yeah,
that way. But
Oh, for some reason, I thought you were like in Brooksville.
no,
enjoyed the ride out. So
oh,
it's,
yeah.
do you want me to leave the app? Would you like me to email the applications that you can do on a computer, or would you want me to leave these back to you?
Yeah, you just email, it'd be easier.
Okay.
Yeah, do the e-sign stuff.
Paperless, yeah.
Jake, I don't know which one I grabbed. I
It
think I
doesn't
grabbed
matter.
here. We have the same looking portfolio.
Yeah.
Portfolio and same pens.
I know.
Well, very good. Well, nice to speak with you all. Nice to see
Yeah.
you, Robert.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mark.
yeah, I
Yeah.
really appreciate you coming out. It was nice to see someone that cares and
Thank you.
does everything.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And Amy is great as well. Like you'll get to know Amy as you work with our agency.
mhm,
She, I'm your sales guy, if you will. So I'm the guy that communicates the bad news when the rates go up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But Amy is your day-to-day service. You can
Okay.
always email me, and but
Okay.
as we all work together, Amy's your go-to. I love her. She's great. She's so
All right.
responsive.
okay,
So I'm always happy to do stuff too. So
all right, sounds
do you
good.
would you like this stuff? or-
Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and keep all this.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Well,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
so Jake, are you a ranger? Is that, were you
No,
a ranger?
no.
That-
No, I used to build trucks
Oh, okay.
and
Gotcha.
stuff, and I used to build like lowriders, and I had a Ranger that was a lowrider, 97 Ranger.
Ah, very cool.
That was a lowrider, yeah.
Nice. I know that there's a story behind every.
Oh,
email.
yeah. Yeah, I've had multiple of them. And yeah, it was just a hobby.
There's a
Building.
story behind email addresses and passwords. Like everybody has a story behind.
Yeah.
Like my passwords all relate to
Yep.
my dogs. So, but well, very well.
Well,
All
thank you
right.
very
So
much.
nice seeing you all.
Good to
Yes,
see you again.
thank you so much.
Emily, do you have any final things before we sign off?
Have a great day, y'all.
Thanks, you too.
I don't think so. Howard Nash just called, and he is irritated with Buildium, regarding like his tenants getting the emails for maintenance and him getting the, invoices for electric. And since he's got two properties, it's double confusing for everybody. And is there a way Buildium can only send electric to tenants?
We've had that.
No.
Why not?
So he wanted
We
me to
would
talk
have
to the
to-
board about it to see if
So,
there's,
The only way to
or
do
a
it,
better program.
the only way to do it is you and Z would have to make a note not to include Howard Nash's properties on when you're doing the bulk invoicing. and you would go into his properties, do them separately, and then I believe when you generate the invoice, you can deselect people from the invoice. So that's the only way to do it.
Okay, so it have to be
As a property owner of several properties, I appreciate having the messages come to me also, so that I know what they're receiving.
Right.
So they can't argue that they didn't know.
yeah, and that's kind of what I tried to explain to them. The owner should be receiving everything so that they know what's going on with their property.
Yeah.
Right.
But I understand the tenant getting confused because she actually paid $145 maintenance. The tenant did,
Well, so
thinking it was an electric.
tell the tenant, pay attention to the invoice, and if it says maintenance or electric, don't pay the
Don't
maintenance
look
line.
at just the numbers, look at the
Yeah.
title.
Yeah, and Tom is right. Actually, we are obligated by law. The owner is responsible for all bills to a rental property and a condo association. He has to get the electric bill and the maintenance
okay.
fees. So we can still make it to where maybe when we're doing the bulk invoicing for maintenance, you don't do Howard's in the bulk and then you do his separate so you can take the renter off. But the easiest thing is for the renter to just understand they need to actually read the invoice and pay only what they're
Just if
supposed
we
to
can
pay.
Understand it, only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So unfortunately, until Buildium gets more sophisticated with being able to distinguish between renters and owners for bills, like we just, yeah. I mean, just tell him at least you're not like other people in here who have 4 or 5 properties and are getting 10 bills every month, like Tom. So
Yeah, I look at them and then I disregard it because I know it's just keeping me informed of what they're doing at their homes.
well, it's
And if
also
a bill
helpful to
doesn't get
know
paid,
if like
then it's my responsibility to pay it.
yeah, it's
And
also
then
helpful for
I
the
get that.
owners to know whether their electric is like ridiculously high and maybe they need to like replace their AC system or something. I don't know.
Two things that I wanted to bring up real quick.
Yeah.
One of them is the voting online. I did my vote online. Does that show that I voted online? I'm just curious.
Let me look
This is for
right
the
now.
20,
Oh,
that came up on Buildium, or online voting.
that is the other thing. So, and the lawyers said we were able to do this. For those that voted online, they are still able to change their vote. So I was going to send
Yeah, we need
people
to
the
send
ones
that.
who voted no. And
And,
if you're comfortable and wanting to go talk to them about, what was their concern, and if you are able to answer their questions fully and they want to change their vote, they can do it anytime before the meeting.
This is the 2020, the 7/24.
Yeah.
Or okay. So it's this coming Saturday.
Yeah, because we have people. So, and I don't understand this, even though it's clearly explained. We have a quorum. You still have to meet quorum. And they're like, well, that means 11 people can vote to change something. And I'm like, no, it's not. It means you have to have 103 people vote to even have the vote. And it's like, I don't think people understand that unless you have a conversation with them, or they're people who aren't going to. People literally think we have malintent and there's some kind of loophole that we know about that they don't, that we're going to use to be able to allow 11 people to change something. Yeah. Because like there are just some people that you're not going to convince no matter what, because they think that we have bad intent and we're trying to get away with things that they don't know about. So let's see.
Well, on average, when we do have voting, it's usually around 100 and some people to actually participate.
We're usually most of the time we're able to meet quorum. It's just we never get enough yes votes to actually change anything.
So
it's like we met quorum. Well, we didn't meet quorum for declaration. We met quorum for bylaws and the rules at the annual meeting, but we didn't get enough yes votes to do anything with. So right now, just the people who voted online, we did have a couple people fill out electronic proxies. So just for the online voting, we've had 18 yes votes for the monthly payments and 2 no. And I'm like, why would you vote no on that one? And but
Some people might vote no on it because it's easier for them just to pay it yearly.
it was very clearly stated, you can still pay however you
I know.
want. It's just the minimum is monthly.
People don't.
This is to help,
The thing
like,
is that the way it
Some
was
people,
written,
yeah.
I can understand them voting no.
well,
Because
so,
it said, make
Yeah.
it monthly, and that's,
Yeah,
to
it
me,
doesn't
well, then
say-
maybe you can
I wanna
contact,
do the
I'll
quarter.
tell you who voted no. They had 2 properties and they voted no on both their properties, so. And I think maybe that person just didn't quite
I
understand.
don't think they understood.
Or,
She was in here when she voted, and she said that, that there's no reason why anybody couldn't afford to pay it quarterly. She goes, if they need me to teach them how to do a budget, I will be
Oh.
more than happy to have them, you know, talk to them about how to do a budget.
Well, if she can afford it, then she can pay mine yearly too.
So we need to give her the names of 100 owners or so and have her teach the class.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, let me just see, Tom, if your vote yeah, all your votes showed up, Tom, so.
Okay, cool, I just want to make sure.
Okay, I know a couple of people on these lists that, Jake, if you went around and had a conversation with them, I think they would change their vote.
Oh, yeah.
Some
I
of
think
these,
that
but then
that's
some of
why
these people
it
are
won't
the
be a monthly
conspiracy
instead.
theorists and
We-
think we're mean and just want to do the wrong thing, and so they're not going to, probably never going to change their vote. But, okay. Yeah, we've had 25
For me, it was
online
the-
votes.
For me, how it saved me from voting no was I hit read more. When
Yeah,
people
but
saw just the one liner that says,
the app
making
is-
it be a monthly payment.
Well, maybe I
that's
should put
all it
the,
said, and then you had to go to the read more,
Yeah.
at which point it said, those people who want to pay annually can, those people who want to pay quarterly can. This is just being added so that it could be monthly also. And I think making it also would have made it in the statement, it would have been then, oh, okay, so this is just paying monthly is really not an option right now, but more than half the people pay it monthly.
mhm.
So we're trying to make it so that we don't force people to change their booking the way they do it now. We're just adding to the understanding that this is also still possible. It's just a quick thing of click the button and read a little further. And again, there's people who see the first 5 words and they say, oh, no, they didn't read the rest of the sentence even. So I don't call it laziness, but I think it's people read titles and that's it.
Well, I think maybe what I'll do, especially because the way that it shows up in the app, is I'll put for the next voting, I'll put the explanation first, and
Yeah,
then the
then
wording
you-
of the amendment. So that way they have to read the explanation.
that app is funky.
It's not funky. It's actually very easy to use if you're comfortable using a smartphone. Like, I have
Yeah.
no problems using that app. But I do a lot of stuff on my computer and the phone, so I'm very comfortable with
Well, I
it.
mean, I do a lot of stuff on computer
Yeah.
and phone, but just the way they have it set up is
Well, yeah, I think they should
But if
do
you-
it to
if-
where it just displays, and I'll give this feedback to them. I'll say, our people have a hard time hitting the read more button, or they're
Yeah.
lazy and they don't.
yeah.
And they should just have all of the verbiage displayed when you pull it up, so
Yep.
there's no skipping the reading, and they can't say that they didn't see that, or
Yeah.
so I can give them that feedback. I don't know how soon they could change it,
Or
but
you-
I
like
could
you said,
say,
you can change it.
I could say
yourself.
we're considering not using your services in the future because half of our membership don't really understand how to use your stuff, and if you don't make it easier to use, then we're gonna go with a different service.
Yeah.
But we only pay $1,000 versus the other hundreds of clients they have, so they may not care.
Yeah, they probably don't.
Tom, you only voted on the 9.2. You did not vote on the 7.4. So there's 2 separate votes.
Well, when I went in there was only the one that I
See?
went through everything, looking for everything. So
No,
I'll go
there's,
back in.
yeah,
and
go
try to
back
find it.
in. When you open your app, did you do your phone or did you do online?
I did it online.
Uh,
And I went to the whole center section, which is where they see all of the information. The right-hand side is all how you do your clicking on for voting. And then on the left-hand side, it was just the advertisement kind of a thing. So what I did is I went straight through the whole thing. And I only saw the 9.2.
okay, we'll just look for the 7.4 because you didn't vote on that one.
Okay, I'll go back in.
Okay. All right, if that's
And that
it.
has to be done by the 23rd, correct?
Yes. Well, the
Yeah.
night of the 24th.
Well, I said it the day before just to make sure.
Yeah. Anything else so we can be done?
Anything you guys want to add in Monday update?
Oh yeah, what do you want to, so on the Monday update so far, I have a reminder that electric bills are due, that maintenance fees are now overdue. I'm going to put the link to today's meeting. I put that we now have windstorm insurance coverage, and I just put some general information that it's 12,000 more than budgeted, but with financing we should be able to do it without going over budget this year. I put a reminder about the bylaw amendment voting with a link to the electronic proxies to fill out or the online voting. 2026 budget workshop reminder, that's this weekend. Tom, I'll probably call you tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow, so it is Tuesday.
Tomorrow or Thursday.
Yeah, no, tomorrow is good. I
Okay.
just want to make sure I can tell you, no, tomorrow's not good. Barbara and I are having our colonoscopies tomorrow.
Okay, well then we'll do it Thursday.
Are you gonna be next to each
Okay.
other?
Sorry?
Are you gonna be next to each other holding hands?
Well, no, one right after the other.
And then I put, please do not throw your construction waste outside the storage lot fence. Anything
And-
else? Should I put that we now have 2 operable security cameras at the
Cameras, one more
storage
to go.
lot,
Yes.
and that we've got more
Yes.
coming, or more will be
Yeah.
put up soon. Okay.
Yes, and we have security
Okay,
cameras.
So we don't have a
die.
Thursday meeting on Thursday, correct?
No, but I was wondering, do we want to just host like a 30-minute town hall if people have any lingering questions about the amendments? And it's not mandatory attendance for anybody. Like Jake and I could do it by ourselves. You guys don't even have to attend if you don't want.
That's up to you guys, but that's the time that I can go ahead and then do the phone call, you and I.
Okay, well, we could do that after.
We're gonna add insurance stuff to the Monday meeting or Monday update. Show them like that we have it.
What do you mean add it? I mean, it's in the notes.
You said you're gonna show
Show.
them. Yeah,
No, we'll just, when we get
show
the,
them the policy.
what we do is we give them their certificate of coverage and
Okay,
we put that in building.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So we need to have that certificate of coverage as a separate
yeah,
page. Yeah.
okay. And then we have to put in update the new rules for Zoom since we have to follow that now. And Linda, is there anything going on for you this week?
Yeah, I have two things. One, I wanted to just suggest, Darcy, that you do, for those amendments, make like a separate little post on the community page that is just in brief, very simple, for each of the amendments, a different post that just explains it. Like, for instance, with the quarterly payment, I think the important thing is to put on that something that just says this amendment allows for monthly payments. People have been doing it, but it's currently against the bylaws. Where this just allows people to do monthly payments in addition to quarterly, period. Like a really, really short thing.
Okay.
And then on another amendment, do a separate post. I think that will really help you to dispel some of this misinformation out there. Just, like I said, little short, very short posts.
Okay.
And
Well, I will help
I will
Jake word
monitor
them
those
and
and
have
make sure
Jake
it's not
post
getting
them
out of hand, the
because
conversation.
people don't like my
And-
posts.
But I think that would help you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Second thing I was just gonna ask about, as I always do, about hearing, I think we have 2 hearing. I
Yeah, that's what I
believe,
was wanting to know.
Emily, we have 2 hearing things this week.
Yes.
Okay, and those are still going on. Okay, I will talk to you. I don't need to talk about that on Zoom.
Yeah.
I'll just talk to you and call you in the office about it. Okay.
Do I have to set it up for you Thursday? Do you know what time?
Yes. Yes, I'll need you to set it up. Hold on, I'll verify the time.
Thursday at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Doris, what time would you are thinking about on Thursday for the call?
I will text
I
you.
want to block off the block.
I'll text you.
Okay,
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. Thanks.
thank you.
All right.
Everybody
good
have a
day.
great day. What's left of it.
Yep.
We finally got the sun
Did you have
showing.
something, Robert?
Sure.
No?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Bye-bye.
Darcy,
Oh, yes?
Bye all.
Z has a deposit ready today,
Okay.
this morning. And then I need some change for the cash drawer.
Oh,
So there was an extra $100 in there for change I need.
okay.
Okay,
Thanks. Bye.
Hey, I just wanted to add one other comment to you guys. I wanted to express my appreciation to you guys for taking care of that bond. That was something when I was on the board the first week I was on there. I noticed that when I read the statutes and was,
Yeah.
urged that to happen, and it just never did. So I really appreciate you guys taking care of that, because we
Yeah.
were in violation all the time.
Well, it was
Thank
also,
you.
it was
Very.
also finding an insurance agent who knew what we were talking about. We'd asked
Yeah.
multiple insurance agents. They did not know what we were even talking about until Mark. So.
Yeah, this guy's good.
Yeah.
I really like.
Yeah, but I mean, that bonding thing, I know, Robert, I think you guys said with Fidelity or whatever, the bond,
Yeah.
I mean, that's required.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for taking care of that.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No problem.
Yep. Have a good day.
Take care.
Okay. And stream. Oh, shoot. You know what? I forgot I wanted to record just in case. All right. So now I'm going to test the live stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure end stream.
It was going good for me.